I'm leaning like a fucking kickstand. Mixing my feet, yeah, you know I just bought them. Hope you whack food when I say sorry. The only concern is to make sure my diamonds don't hurt my body. But what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Whoa24, and as you know, I bring the hottest reactions to the floor. And for this one, I got one that's just a little bit touchy, but I got something that's just a little bit more. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, make sure you do so, because I do some of the hottest reactions and some of the best factions. But I'm not gonna hold y'all up. I know y'all heard about that TikTok ban and them banning TikTok, talking about it's a national security threat. I understand that. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys 2 clips, and then I'm gonna give you an assessment of what I think the national security threat can possibly be.
The United States House passed a bill that would ban TikTok if its China-based owners do not sell it. Some lawmakers are concerned the app is a national security threat. It was a slam dunk in the House, but the bill may face an uphill battle in the Senate. Fox's Connor Hansen has more.
TikTok could face an uncertain future in the United States, separate from its Chinese parent company, or face a ban from app stores. Not everyone was happy about the bill's quick bipartisan approval in the House. Lawmakers from both sides have expressed concern over the mega-popular social media app and what it does with user data. TikTok has 170 million users in the U.S. and continues to grow. The company's CEO, Shou Chu, responding to the bill moving forward to the Senate.
This bill gives more power to a handful of other social media companies.
Posting a video on X, Chu said TikTok has invested in keeping data safe from outside manipulation.
It will also take billions of dollars out of the pockets of creators and small businesses. It will put more than 300,000 American jobs at risk.
The White House supports the bill moving quickly through the upper chamber.
What it would do is to ensure that ownership, as I just stated, of these apps wouldn't be in the hands of those who can exploit them or to do us harm.
Right now, it's unclear how much support it will receive.
The Chinese Communist Party is not our friend. They're a danger to us, the largest existential threat outside this country to us. We've got to stop them from taking advantage of our open system, and this is one of the ways we do it.
We still don't have a timeline on when this bill will come up in the Senate. Majority Leader Chuck Schumer not committing to a position when asked. In New York, Connor Hansen, Fox 4 News.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
We begin in the ABC 7 Alert Center with breaking news and a warning. You may find the details of this story disturbing. A woman accused in Mexico of several murders and body dismemberments, even removing victims' hearts, is arrested in El Paso. And within the last 10 minutes, ABC 7 obtained this arrest photo. She is Michelle Angelica Pineda, also known as La Cheli. She was wanted for 5 murders in Juarez. She's also suspected of being involved in several other killings. Investigators say she crossed illegally into the U.S. and was operating on behalf of the gang Artistas Asesinos, or assassin artists. The FBI says Pineda was known for extreme brutality, dismembering bodies, removing hearts, and placing the hearts in front of Santa Muerte statues. Authorities say they found guns, machetes, and fentanyl, as well as other drugs at the motel. El Paso's FBI says several law enforcement agencies worked together to arrest Pineda at an El Paso motel.
And you're telling me that an app is a national threat? You're telling me that it is a security threat? Then what do you call that? Oh, another one! Are you serious right now? Are they serious right now? I just got another alert for a child being abducted near El Paso, our borders. This is the 4th one today. You mean to tell me TikTok is a national threat, an app is a national threat, but these type of people aren't? They have not held a meeting in Congress about people like her. They have not. Let me tell y'all, TikTok is the national security threat. Immigrants aren't. Immigrants are not the national security threat. People that will do these type of things are not the threat. TikTok is. An app where people are dancing around and dancing to music and creating content is a national security threat, you guys. But our country being invaded is not a national security threat by real people that are doing real things to real people like this. I cannot believe that this is what our country has came to. These people are more concerned about TikTok than people like this. And this is the problem why our country is going exactly where it's going. They are holding Congress meetings about an app that's paying millions of actual American citizens, but they not talking about her. They didn't have a segment about her. And this is not the first one. I've got 4 different Amber Alerts today near El Paso, the closest place to the border. And you're telling me that TikTok is a national security threat? When 330,000 of them have came over here and we don't know what their intentions are? Looking at her, you would not be able to tell that she would do that. But TikTok is the national security threat, people. Open your eyes. They let people vote on keeping TikTok, but they don't let us vote on keeping people like this here. This is appalling. Not only is it appalling, it's scary for our children. Where do you think all these kids are getting sent to? Disneyland? Singapore? They're not sending these kids on vacations. We already know who has the biggest trade in the nations right now. And it ain't Americans. It ain't the Chinese. It ain't none of those groups. It's the Juarez's, the Dominguez's, the Lopez's. They're the national security threat. They call hogs a invasive species, but these people aren't. This is incredible to even see that they're even having a talk about TikTok and not having to talk about our borders. They're shutting down every law we pass for our borders, but they turning around and opening up a clear big debate about TikTok. I've never seen nobody get their heart ripped out on TikTok. I ain't never seen TikTok cut nobody's heart out. I ain't never seen TikTok somebody's body. I've never seen it. It's never happened. TikTok is an app. And you tell me that that's a national security threat, but La Chele wasn't? We need Donald Trump back immediately. And I think that's why Biden is doing this, because he wants to try to get them to become voters for him. Not gonna happen, buddy. This is a problem. They sent me a text message talking about vote on keeping TikTok, but I have not got a text message saying vote to keep immigrants out of our country. I have not seen that text message yet, and I'm waiting for it. And this video will probably get flagged because I'm talking about this. This is incredible. TikTok is the national threat, not somebody in the physical with drugs that can kill, actually doing these terrible things to people. You guys seen what they said that this woman done. And guess who was paying for her motel room and her housing? Government. This is incredible. I'm not even gonna take too much time on this because I already know what YouTube's gonna do to this video. Believe me, it's not gonna be up here long. So you guys might wanna view it while it's still here, because they're calling TikTok a national security threat when I got 4 Amber Alerts just this morning. One while I was making this video. You can go look and see these people chasing our children down the street trying to put them in their cars. They're the national security threat, not TikTok. It's your boy Whoa24. I'm gone.